Good morning. Don Keith on the diary of a psychotic video blog. This video blog is brought to you by Granger Supply, the ones who get it done. Well, it's been a long time since I've held a steady job. All right? But I built my own company called Independent Voice Talent, and now I'm getting work again. All right? So I'm struggling with whether or not to turn off my Social Security and let it build up again until I reach the ripe old age of 70 years old. That's not that far away. Well, anyway, my friends and family, they urge me to, take the steady job, just do the steady work and, go make your recordings, go out to CBS studios, be Matt Decker and just do what I need to do to make a living. I kind of like sitting at home. Worked very hard over the years. All right? I've been in the workforce. I was in the workforce for 50 years. I started working when I was 13. I went to a place, I went to start detasseling corn when I was 13 years old. All right? Yeah, you laugh, but I'm saying, it wasn't very much of a laughing matter when I lost a boot at the beginning of the day in a mud pit. All right, so, farming and all that aside, that was very hard work. Being in the workforce isn't all it's cracked up to be. All right? You have people that they'll have you work and then they won't pay you. You'll have people do the work and they won't pay you as much as they said they were. Then you'll have people that will just plain out and out lie and say, well, do this work and then get back to me. And you show up to where they were standing, and you're like, where'd they go? All right? You're standing there with your tools and everything like that, and you're like, they left. That's like, what was I fired? Did I quit? And then you find out that they jacked you so that they could get you onto the job site, all right, and get paid for having you there. Yeah, exactly. I'm like, that's fraud. I'm like, yeah, there's a lot of fraud going on. All right, now that brings me up to my first point. All right, now during the pandemic, we had employers saying, okay, we got to protect the payroll for everybody. So yeah, they did. Okay, but a lot of these people, they were lying, and they weren't even legitimate companies. Yeah, that's going to take place. The last time somebody did something like that, they used a national crisis to get paid. All right, was right after World War II. During World War II, there was a crisis. That, of course, the warfare is always a crisis. And Harry Truman, the president, right after Franklin Delano Roosevelt, he made his career, all right, by finding everybody who defrauded the United States with war profiteering. All right? Boy, if you got caught with war profiteering, you not only went to prison, it's like they took everything you had, then sent you to prison. All right? When you got out of prison, you got nothing. All right? If you think standing in the bread line during the Depression was bad, jeez. You imagine what it was like to get out of prison and everybody knows what you did. All right, well, that's going to happen again with a lot of these people that have been gouging the United States government. These people are starting to get caught. That's right. During the crisis, we had a president who was defrauding the country. Well, I mean, that's my opinion, but I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure that a lot of those classified documents that they got down Mar-a-Lago were his income tax records, the real ones. The ones where the books weren't cooked. Uh-oh. All right. Well, they caught his financial manager. He's dead bang caught. He's going to prison. All right. I can't remember the guy's name. I don't have it right here in front of me. I don't actually have a teleprompter here in front of me today. But I guarantee you that Donald Trump is not going to be president again. He won't. All right. He can go all the way up to being nominated. All right? But we will eventually put him in prison. All right? He's defrauded a lot of people. All right? And then we're going to start putting people in prison for the other fraudulent claims. The PPP, the Payroll Protection Plan. Yeah, people are going to go to prison for that. All right? Everybody who collected unemployment while they were working. All right? Jeez. I mean, like, I collected unemployment because I couldn't work. I couldn't be in any studios with people. I couldn't do any acting. I couldn't do any voice work. We were all scared to death. All right? Most of the people that I know who collected unemployment, they were sitting at home scared that they were going to die. Well, anyway, those people that didn't die and they weren't scared they were going to die, a lot of them collected money from the government. And they shouldn't have, because they were collecting money otherwise. All right. Sound red alert. Okay. Now, let me give you some shout-outs. I have a list of some people I can give a shout-out to. Hold on for a second here. It's right up here. Okay. My favorite nurse, the bearded lady, the rotten tomato, Drunken Pete, may he rest in peace. The Jump Street Twins. All right. My boy Danny. Okay, my boy. Danny, my boy. Okay. I'm running overtime, so I'm going to have to go with this video blog has been sponsored by Granger Supply for the ones who get it done.